Hi everyone, before the start of the video, shameless plug. There's less than 24 hours to go for you to be able to sign up and pre-order your Hot Dog Man as plushie. Oh, it's so smooth! The link is in the description box down below, top link. If you also purchase this with a Gary from Nerdrotic Wizard plushie, you'll get a 10% discount. But when it's over, and we ain't making them again. So last opportunity, please go support your local streaming video podcaster type YouTuber. Top link in the description down below. Many thanks. Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. It's just a couple of days to Christmas. I've already had mine, had it earlier in the week with family. So to me, it's just going to be a Sunday. It's not going to be any old Sunday. I'll be streaming. I'll be keeping people company that need a little bit of company on that day. So with that said, Daredevil. Look, when Daredevil started on Netflix, it was fantastic stuff. That first season of Daredevil is some of the greatest television superhero stuff I think there's ever been. Just perfect casting with Charlie Cox as Daredevil, with Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. Holy cow, who knew how brilliant he was going to make that character? And the rest of the casting was also very well done too. The storylines were exceptional. The action was incredible. The source material was certainly treated with respect, and the tone of the show, being dark and gritty, really felt like it suited the character and the position, the mood, the mental state, whatever you want to call it, that character was also in. So I personally think the first season's one of the greatest ever, as I've said, but I also thought season 2 and 3 were excellent as well, introducing John Bartholow's Punisher into the mix, and then we got Elektra. Some people had a little bit of an issue with that. I didn't. I thought it was really entertaining. So it was pretty sad when it ended after 3 seasons, and that was really because Disney, Marvel were bringing their IPs into the fold. They didn't want other people to be responsible and make them look like idiots because they were actually producing good stuff. And Marvel was definitely then on a little bit of the downturn, shall we say. So it looked like Charlie Cox's tenure was over. But we then got Kevin Feige coming out and saying that, no, Charlie Cox is actually going to be this universe's Daredevil as well. And he'll have his own series. 18 episodes. Daredevil Born Again. Matt Murdock rises from the ashes. But we've also had the television shows which Marvel have produced, and I gotta say, apart from the first 5 episodes of WandaVision, which I actually enjoyed, it's just been an absolute hodgepodge of intersectionality and trash. So there was a bit of a worry. There was also a greater worry, of course, when he turned up in She-Hulk. And when we saw one absolute piece of dog shit that show was, and the way that they just made him look like an absolute clown and then do the walk of shame afterwards, it was embarrassing to the character. It must have been embarrassing to Charlie Cox. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't care, you know. Maybe he's just like, oh, you know, I'll talk nice to the camera, but I don't care. It's a payday. But for fans, it was, I think, a real letdown, and good God, I hope they cancel that show. But there again, actually, I hope they renew it, because they do very well. Anywho, they look like, oh dear God, they're going to destroy the character. Well, guess what? Daredevil DOA, after hearing this, taking this from Bounding Into Comics, Charlie Cox confirms Daredevil Born Again will attempt to, quote, appeal to a slightly younger audience. Now, before I even go into this article, I want to show a couple of things off. Your audience ain't the problem. The age of your audience is not the problem. Let's have a look at this. This is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Now, this is rated, as all are, PG. PG-13. And the actual box office has died for this film. Died. It hit, and I called dead at 25 days. It hits 25 days, and then it just brings in nothing. I'm talking, from a movie perspective, not as a literal here. It brings in basically nothing now. And you could, some people might even, put it to week 18. Day 18, not week 18. They wish week 18. Day 18. It was unchallenged for 3 weeks, and it didn't even really do much in its third week either. And that's because the film was shit. Shit. It's never going to touch $1 billion. I put this at 820,000 before it as leaving the cinema. I don't think it's going to get anywhere near that. I don't think it's going to get near 800,000. 800 million. Let's get this right. And believe me when I say that is not what Marvel and Disney wanted from this. They were betting that Wakanda Forever was going to hit 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 billion. They weren't putting this down to 800 million. No way, sir. PG film. PG film. Your target audience. Nah. When they saw how crap it was, nah, we're out. The hype gets them in. The hype always gets them in. But then the quality always gets them out. Let's have a look at another PG-13 movie. Top Gun Maverick. PG-13. 12 in the UK. What does this movie do? 1.5 billion at the box office. Jumping to day 18 there. Look at it. It's woo, woo, woo. Here we go. It is absolutely pumping out still by day 18. Pumping out. And by day 25, pumping out 8 million, 6 million, 5.5 million, 5 million. Pumping out the coin. Why? Because Top Gun Maverick was a good film. It was a fun film. It was a film that people, it's a quality film, but it's a film that people needed. It wasn't full of intersectional or racial bullshit, which is getting rammed down everyone's throat. ESG dog. That Disney's bukkakaing out onto everyone. No, this was, in terms of plot, quite a simple plot, but well-developed characters and a good story. So your age of your audience got nothing to do with who's watching your product, but maybe it's got absolutely something to do with who you want to propagandize to. Who you want to try and indoctrinate. Who you want to try and convert. Who you want to do. That's what it's there in terms of age-wise. No, they don't want to, go into a more mature audience that's actually got their fucking shit together in terms of how they deal with stuff. No, they want young, influential minds so they can push their intersectional dog shit, push their racial dog shit, push their victimhood dog shit too. Their ESG dog shit. They can push all that to these younger, more malleable audience. Much to the dismay of very few fans who are still holding out the hope that the Man Without Fear would survive his jump into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU, without being Disneyfied, Matt Murdock actor Charlie Cox has confirmed that rather than continue in the spirit of the original Netflix series, Disney Plus's upcoming Daredevil Born Again will attempt to appeal to a slightly younger audience without losing what we've learned about what worked. Well, I like Charlie Cox. I do like Charlie Cox. Comes across as a decent human being. From what I've seen, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But the way that at least he projects himself out to people, comes across as a decent human being. He had to go through verbal gymnastics to discuss his role in She-Hulk. Because he knows, and we know, that his character was shat all over and became another body count. 3 people she fucked in 4 episodes or 5 episodes. Another body count for the alcoholic whore that was She-Hulk. They didn't learn anything from that. They didn't bring anything of what Daredevil was to that episode at all. They mocked it because that's all it's about now. Mocking men, belittling men, mocking masculinity, and having alcoholic whores as your new role models, i.e. She-Hulk. Or having, oh, fuck the colonizers as your new heroes. Or having your Black Falcon America captain, you gotta do better, Senator. I mean, I don't know what to do, but you gotta do better. These are your new heroes. Fucking idiots. Morons. Superficial shite. Superficial crud. No depth. Nothing. Victims. Everyone a fucking victim. I'm black, I'm a victim. I'm a woman, I'm a victim. I'm straight, I'm a victim. Victimhood fucking everywhere. That's not a hero. That's a fucking crybaby. That's a whining bitch. So, Charlie, as much as I like you, fella, I think once again you're unfortunately having to perform verbal gymnastics because we all know that Daredevil Born Again is gonna be dead on arrival, intersectional, Marvel dog shit. See you in the next video. Merry Christmas. Bye for now.